What's good, everybody? Time to warm up this morning. We in the gym. Time to warm up. I don't usually warm up for this year, but I'm getting a little bit older. Starting to understand things a little bit different. So it might as well, right? Go ahead. Warming up. This my little gym. It ain't my little gym, but it's a privatized gym, military work or whatever, on the flight line. I get in here early enough that I typically have it to myself. And I'm gonna let y'all see my movement this morning, but I'm gonna talk to y'all about what's on my mind. So I'll be moving around a little bit, so y'all bear with me. But John Denver was good, big dog. Heart finish was good. Just gonna go live, and y'all know Big A down for a little bit right now. So I said I'll let y'all see my little my little version of what working out look like. Because everybody Sugar Unlimited got stuff that they do, you know. And we all find our ways to get healthy. But I ain't never let y'all see me work out live, you know. So y'all can kind of see my perspective. I do use a lot of equipment. But the reason I use equipment is it's more convenient for me. Get up early in the morning and do my thing, keep it moving. My workout is based upon building power and explosive energy. My stamina can be better, but I start doing cardio. And that's what I like. I feel good. And so I'm stressing y'all because I'm on a committee, and the committee I'm on, I got to raise $73,000 by September. And originally it was supposed to be 45,000, but due to people wanting more extravagant things for the committee I'm on, it went up. So that keeps me up at night. That's the kind of things that keep me up at night. And so yeah, coming in here in the morning feels good. I call this church. Generally, it's church, you know. And so I be coming in here to church, get my praise on, because your body is your temple, right? So I come in here to church, do my thing, relieve stress. But yeah, I superset most things. Hey, brother John, man, it's all good. We all struggle different, you know what I'm saying? For me, I would say fitness is more of a passive thing than an active thing. I like what doing fitness does for me, but I don't really be caring for the workouts like that. Yeah, I don't really like with the careful. I forgot to set my watch too. I'm gonna put my fitness tracker in the oh, I guess I'm gonna have to share it on YouTube or something, but I typically do track my fitness, see how many calories I burn. How you doing? How you doing, Scarlett? So right now I'm in my warm-up. For those of y'all who got in here a little bit late, today's a chest day. I do a chest back split. And so I'm just sharing that with y'all this morning. I like the superset stuff. So while one muscle is resting, the other one is being actively worked. And I got a topic too to talk about to entertain y'all while I get my workout in. So people be sending me music, right? And when they send me music, sometimes I don't want to listen to it right away. And the reason for that is music to me can alter a mood. It's not going to affect who you are, but it can affect your mood, and your mood affects what you do. For example, if I'm in a good mood, I'm typically nicer and more giving. If I'm in a bad mood, I'm typically more standoffish, right? So understanding those things about myself, I can then, my day as well, thank you. So understanding how that music affects me, people be sending me like memes and videos and stuff like that. And usually if it's not positive and motivating, I start ignoring it, because, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you focus on, that's what you'll get good at. Whatever you practice, that's what you get good at. So I tend to focus on things that make me feel good. And then by focusing on those, I'm able to fill my life with positivity. And I notice that positive things happen. Even though negative people come in and try to disrupt it, generally speaking, positive things are happening by focusing on the positive things in life. And I don't mean blindly focusing on it either. It's just what I'm consuming. If you eat healthy, typically you'll be healthy, right? If you consume positive things, then typically you'll be in positive stuff. So with that mentality, some of the times I'll be getting a lot of these memes and messages and stuff, and people sending to me, I can't even allow it to be really consumed in my mind because it just ain't got nothing to do with what I'm trying to accomplish. And then on top of that, people be like, even with this workout, I might have critiques, right? And so it's cool because with this workout, you're gonna have people who think I should do things a certain way, this way or that way. And I got dogs. Those of y'all who are new to the channel may not know that, but we got dogs and we do the same things. Everybody does it differently. Everybody got an opinion on how you doing it. But the one thing I can agree upon is at least you're doing something. At least you're doing something. Oh, yes, sir. At least you're doing something. Whew. It was tight. Dickie Foster was good, brother Dickie. Salute, salute. Yeah, man. So right now I'm doing my warm-up sets, supersetting pull-ups with the Pec Fly machine. I don't know how heavy I'm gonna get today, y'all. Today's supposed to be my opening day, so it's a power day. So once I get into my real workout, I'll be doing a bunch of pyramids, and I'll show you how I do my pyramids and everything like that. But got one more round of these supersets. But yeah, man, so my dogs, a lot of people see how I condition them. And they see my dogs do basically what I consider the dog equivalent of what I'm doing, right? And so To me, what that is power movements. I like a dog that is powerful. You know what I'm saying? They may not have the most wind or the most strength over a duration of time, but my goal is to, like, and that's legally speaking, to be able to perform the movement quickly and execute it quickly enough to get it done quickly, right? And if not, I like to lean into power over endurance personally. But by doing that, you have to be whatever it is you're gonna focus on. If you're gonna focus on endurance, be able to go longer than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And this is speaking from a competition standpoint, not an introspective standpoint. You know, like I do the wall climb, the lure races, the slack mill races. In life, I compete, powerlifting competitions and things of that nature. So I'm trying to do whatever it is that I do. I want to be the best at that. And then I take that doctrine and I use that doctrine to keep me motivated and focused on what I'm doing. When I do powerlifting competitions, a lot of those guys, they'd be like, yeah, man, I got a carbo load. They eat a whole pizza the night before, and they do these things that I don't believe in. And really, the only thing to make them right or wrong is the results. It's the results. So I come in here, I do my workout, and I keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Had a good show up here in Taylor, Arizona. Not this past Saturday, but a couple Saturdays ago. I realized I was getting a little bit of gut to y'all. Because your boy be partying, off camera. I like to live a balanced life, And even down to like my firearms that I choose, I like the 40 caliber. I'm gonna talk about that here for a second too. So the 40 cal is my favorite caliber of handgun, right? And I realized you can tell a lot about a person by if they're a drinker, what they drink, or when it comes to firearms, by what firearm they use to, I don't know, everyday carry, I guess, right? And so the firearm thing that I'm talking about is I like the 40 cal, right? The 40 cal is a weapon in which yeah, man. So I don't want to be like you. I don't want you to be like me either. Don't be like me. Be like you. Uh, but yeah, the 40 cal. So anyways, with the 40 cal, it was designed originally, I guess, as a 10 millimeter for police work, I guess. And at the time of its inception, the 9 millimeter was considered fast, but not, I guess, didn't have enough stopping power. The police and federal agents was having, I guess, issues with it doing what they needed to do in situations where firearms were required. The 45 was bigger and slower. It was having issues, I guess, penetrating vehicles and walls and things because of its larger, slower nature. So the police decided they wanted a round design that had a little bit more weight than the 9 and a little more speed than the 45. So they came up with a 10 mil. And then They got into a shootout, I guess. It's a big story. You can look at it on any YouTube channel talk about guns. They got into a shootout with a 10 mil, and it was very accurate. Oh, my job right now is YouTube. That's right now the job is YouTube, big dog. But I'm a mechanic by trade, and I also have been a military drill instructor. So that's what I do. You know, if it matters, I don't know how it really applies, but if you must know. So the FBI got into it with the 10 mil, and basically it was too powerful, and they couldn't shoot it. So what they ended up doing was they ended up taking that 10 mil. Nah, big dog, Air Force. But they ended up taking that 10 mil and shortening it to a 40. So the round was supposed to be basically, thank you for your support. The round was basically supposed to be a round that could do it all. Faster than 9. Not quite as powerful, but powerful like the 45. Not as high velocity and uncontrollable as the 10 mil. And that's where the 40 cal came from. And so that round, basically a round that was designed for all around effectiveness, came into inception because people needed a specific round for basically everything. And with modern technology upgrading, I mean, to some people, it's become obsolete. I love the sound of that metal smacking together like that. But to some people, it became obsolete. But to a person like me that understands why it was created, it's bar none excellence to me, you know? So I look at that for what it is. And that's how I look at life. Like some people like one thing really extreme, like they really like, design or functionality, utility. But I think for me to be happy in life, I need a balance of it all. Like it needs to be elegant enough to be elegant. It needs to be everyday practical enough that I can use it consistently. You know, there's some things that you buy that are really nice, but they only maintain niceness by using them sparingly. I don't believe in it. So balance is important to me in life. You know, can't go too extreme on one side or the other. And that's my methodology. That's my philosophy that works for me. You know, you gotta do what works for you. Ooh. And so doing what works for you is how you get the work done. Yeah. So I'm gonna do what work for me and share that with you. Because somebody got the same plight. If somebody watching right now, like a lot of people watch fitness to lose weight, but I'm what you would call a hard gainer. So in my life, in my lifetime, I've always had the issue of I burn weight. So how I started off with my fitness journey was, of course, I was 19, 100, and 25 pounds soaking wet with rocks in my pockets. And I was eating deliberately everything I could to gain weight. Double quarter pounders, add mac sauce, bacon, and all that stuff, right? Trying to make weight to join the military. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Heck yeah. It's like a chain net switching basketball. Good morning. How you doing? So let me see. Yeah. But it is like a chain net switching basketball. But yeah, y'all. And see, what happens is I don't even count how many of those I do. I just be doing them consistently throughout the workout. And you get a bunch of them in like that. Trick of your mind. Do the work. So I gotta go to Lowe's after this. They open up at 5. It's 4 a.m. where I'm at. So each one of these sets, as it gets heavier, I lower the reps. But try to maintain the form. Making sure my buttons are gonna come up. This is actually very therapeutic. I see why he does this now in the mornings. It's very therapeutic. That felt good, y'all. That felt real good. Ooh-wee. We go up 275 this time because that 225 felt good. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta go. You get some supplies, build some more of these products. I gotta ship some stuff today. I was supposed to ship yesterday, but I gotta work too late. So I'm going in this morning and getting it done because I'm up from usually 3 a.m. to 9 p.m. Yeah, I'm usually up from 3 a.m. to 5. I get home, feed the dogs. 9 p.m. I'll sleep again. No breaks either. Be having time for no nap or nothing, bro. It'd be rough out there. Rough in these streets. I don't know what y'all can see, what y'all can't see on here, but it's about to get heavy now. Yeah, right. I'm feel good on that one. That right arm ain't feel good on that one, y'all. That hurt a little bit. We're gonna go up to 300 and see how 300 feel. I'm gonna give it a second. Hit my pull-ups. A lot of people try to push through it, and that's how you get injured. But I ain't never been injured in here, and I ain't trying to start today. Gotta take that ego out of it, because that ego, I don't do nothing for you. I don't do nothing for you. But yeah, that right shoulder, I felt it on that one. Probably had a bad break or something. But I better stretch it out with these pull-ups. Yeah. And I thought I was gonna have a problem with my left shoulder, but now that right one was tight on that boy. It was tight on the. Whew. Yeah, but that's it. And then the sun starting to come up. That wake you up even more. You see. So calorie burn. When I eat my breakfast this morning, I be in a calorie deficit because I don't eat those when I first get up. I just wake up and come straight in here. So my chicken breast and all that stuff. Can y'all see back there? I don't know what y'all can see, what y'all can't see. But if I go down, call 911. Call 911. That's why it'd be funny to me. I feel like if you got a spotter, you should probably use clamps. But when you're here solo dolo like this, and it's this another thing, like when you in here by yourself, anything you do by yourself, you gotta push yourself to your limit. And I like what it does to your mindset. So if I pick this up and I can't get it back up, I gotta figure out how to get this weight off my chest. And I use that metaphorically in life. Like if it's a heavy load in life, you got to get up off you somehow. You can rock side to side with it, kind of shake it off, or you can give everything you got and put it back up where you got it from. I don't know which one of those is about to happen, so I want to give that precursor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Whew. Get it up off of you, baby. When life get heavy, what you gonna do? You gonna push through, or you gonna let that weight crush you? Ain't nobody coming to say you, boy. Ain't nobody coming to say you, boy. I love that. I love that feeling. You pick that heavy crap up, and that's what it be like, man. Today I gotta raise $73,000. Tomorrow it'll be somebody's life on the line. I gotta go talk somebody off the ledge from unaliving themselves. The day after that, it'll be, some program they want me to launch. Or somebody on YouTube got their feelings because I said something they ain't like. It's always gonna be a weight on your chest. It always is. It's what you do with that weight that matters. Some people, they let that weight of life crush them to the point where they don't show up no more. But nah, I can't do that. That's what they want you to do. Nah, you get used to that weight, you can take on some more. Stack that stuff on there, boy. Stack that stuff on there, boy. Put it on your chest. Get it off your chest. Do it again. Can't do it today, get stronger. Do it tomorrow. That's what you gotta do, fam. And then, in the meantime, while you're getting that weight off your chest, you still pulling yourself up to a higher level, getting them reps in, going harder. I love it, man. Everything got metaphorical meaning behind it. If you can see it, if you see the practical application, how you work out is how you tend to deal with things. Working out is a physical manifestation of your stress. So if you're working out and you're feeling defeated, you may be feeling that way in life, or it may not correlate at all for you. And what I'm talking about is complete BS right now. But how I see it is the same concepts I'm learning when I fail or when I'm successful are the same concepts that apply to life. It's just really don't. At the end of the day, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like this is all for me, for my mind, for my mental mind. And then reset, do it again. But man, boy, what you know about that pizza, boy? You get these in, and this ain't every day for me. Like this tomorrow, I'll be cardio on legs and abs, and then chest and back with a shoulder and arm focus, and then more running and legs. So the military has changed. What's good, Dion? Salute. The military has changed the PT policy, and I've had to adjust my workout for my job. So this 315, I'm tired. My chest tired. I don't know if I'm gonna get this or not. Y'all about to see me probably. Y'all about to see me fail. And I really don't like these people to see me fail, but failing is a part of life. So here we go. Ain't nobody here to save me but me. So if I fail, I still gotta get this heavy crap off my chest, bro. Uh, hmm. So I think what about 10% of men can do 315 or more. So we're about to see if I can make it to that 10% again this morning. Because you're only as good as your last performance. So I want to be a 10%er again. You know, so I want to be in a 5%er. Not religiously speaking, but 10% is good for right now. We'll work our way up. We'll cut the percentages down. Y'all bear with me. Normally I got some music going, but now I got to listen to myself and these weights. Ooh. Hmm. Great day, boy. Ooh, yeah, we did it. We did it again, man. Man, appreciate that, Dion. Salute, bro. Tip. Hey, that right there. Okay, what they say, man. Some people can do 5 plates, 9 plates. That right there, that was hard to me. If you came from 125, string bean, struggling to put 100 pounds up, that's growth, man. That's growth. Ooh, Lord. Oh, have mercy. Man, cuz. So that's the end of that pyramid. And for those of y'all who I don't know what you train, I don't know what you know. I ain't trying to educate you, I'm just telling you what I did. So came in, warmed up. So far, I knocked out my first pyramid, which is the pyramid. The chest pyramid. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Gradually increasing the weight and all of that stuff, man. So now I go to back and do my back pyramid. Oh, you can't. I don't know how this gonna work. Let me see. Yeah, it work maybe. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, I do my back pyramid now, and what that is for back, it's all power. Ain't no TN 8642. It'd be like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or a 5, 4, 3, 2. As heavy as I can get it. As heavy as I can go. This part right here, I don't like back, by the way. I don't like back. It makes me feel inadequate. It makes me feel weak. But I gotta do it. I gotta do it. You got to. I ain't got no choice. Now I put a belt on eventually, but this is lighter weight, so it's more for the movement, to get my movement right, and to wake up the synovial fluid in these old bones. Mm-hmm. 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 So with that, what I'll do is I will go, push-ups. So you do your calisthenics inside the workout, so you don't even notice you're doing them. And that's how you get away with your calisthenics. But so yeah, I'm gonna sit y'all down while I deload the bench in between my workout, in between my sets, and let my body rest for a second. And jump back. I'm a stickler for form. So if y'all got any tips on form, please drop them in the chat. Help me get better. I don't know how to do sumo squats either, so if you know how to do sumo squats, You know what I'm saying? Let me rephrase that. I don't know the proper form for sumo squats. I know how to do them, but appreciate that, Dion. I don't know the proper form for sumo squats, and that's why I don't really mess with them like that. Usually, I'll find somebody who has the aesthetic and does the exercise and learn from them. Because I ain't about to come in here and step my stuff up. Mess around and have herniated disc or some of that nature. Have me in here looking crazy. That ain't the move, cuz. That ain't the move. But man, round 2, fight. Let me see. Let y'all sit up like that. Oops. Let y'all sit up like that with me. Hopefully it don't fall. So this is the a faux repo. Yeah, y'all. God dog. Started seeing dots after that one. Started seeing them dots after that one. Sweet. Ooh, dog. Now it's about to get real. Now it's about to get real. So the goal of powerlifting to be considered, I don't know. The goal of powerlifting, I guess, to be considered, I don't know if it's called elite or just like in that gifted class, is to be able to bench your body weight, to squat 1.5 times your body weight, and to deadlift 2 times your body weight. I guess that's considered elite or something like that. So that's what I'm working on. I don't think, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think my body weight, I don't know if I'm at that point yet. I done gained some weight, y'all. I'm probably like 215 first thing in the morning. But with all the water I consume from this workout, I'm probably like 217, 218 right now. So it don't help that I'm not cutting weight because I'm a fat kid and I like to eat fat kid food. So Yeah, man. I up my protein intake, but we're doing that to make it taste good and get variety. I be having to throw a little something with it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Come on, Dre, you got this. Now, getting stuff off your chest is the easy part for me, y'all. Picking it up, picking it back up again, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, sir. Hold up. Almost. I thought I snapped my ID card. Let me put that down. 2 more, y'all. 2 more, Dre. 2 more, Dre Day. Come on, Dre Day. It's just us. It's just us. We all we got. We all we got. Jeez. There's got to be one more of these fat weights on here. God, dog. Man, come on. Whew, move this stuff around in here. I'll get some water real quick. Now, somebody done move one around from the powerlifting side. And see, I'm a crybaby with my weights, y'all. I like them to be symmetrical. I like them to be symmetrical. And I'm not going to get that with, screw it. I do a 35 and a 10. I get it, y'all. It's the same amount of weight, but it don't distribute the same from the center point. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself is a detractor that makes me feel uncomfortable with it. And I could do the metal weights, but that also wouldn't give me the desired weight distribution that I'm looking for. For this line, I'm going to use clearance. It also, when it comes time for me to go up again, ain't no room on the bar to go up again. So that's another thing. If I get sad about the weakest little things, bro, well, that's what matters to me. Oh, we burning calories now. Proof that lift the weights helps burn calories. I was at 172 on the bench as far as calories burned, and now it's say 386 calories. Just from the dead, double the calorie burn from doing these deadlifts. Yeah, yeah. Then my last set for the deadlifts, y'all. Boy, my back hurt. My back hurt. Let me see. Yeah. I'm just getting one of these, y'all. Two, that ain't happening. Be done doodle on myself in here messing with y'all, folks. Yeah. That ain't how you do it, y'all. That ain't how you want it. You don't give it to me like that. No, you didn't give it to me like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boy, I seen color with that one. God, dog, boy. Ooh. So this 400. This 400 right here. Pick it up one time, put it back, and we sitting pretty good. Yeah. Pick it up one time, put it back. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me. I don't like this part. This right here, this is because now that I put this heavy crap on the ground, I gotta take it back up. I'm not happy about this. I'm in my feelings about this. And yeah. We got one more clip on this one. Boy. Why, Jesus? Why you let me do this to myself, Lord? I don't want to do this for you, baby Jesus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sheesh. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Now I gotta take that mess off of there. 427 calories burn. Lifting weights can burn calories, I see. That's enough calories for me to have a parfait with my breakfast. If I can get the 600 calories burn, then I can have breakfast for free today. Now, not monetary. We're not talking about monetary. We talking about is caloric intake or caloric deficit. So if I burn 600 calories, my breakfast is free. And I still got, because my goal is 2,000 calories a day or less. So, yeah. How I do this? Let me see. How I do this? Set it up over here, I guess. Out the way. While I unload, get ready for the next exercise. But yeah, y'all. Sheesh. By my next competition, I want to be around 450 for deadlift, around 330 on the bench, and around 400 on the squat. That'll make me happy with my lifts. Right now, my 2-mile run time, I ain't about to tell y'all that because it ain't good. Yeah, 2-mile run time is not where I want it to be. So I'm working on that every day or every other day doing runs. But how you gonna smoke recruits? How you gonna make people want to join the military if you don't have at least some kind of something to you that says, you got something about you going on in your head, I ain't saying you gotta be Arnold, Swole, or Ronnie Coleman. Thank you, Siri. Dang. I ain't saying you gotta be nobody specific size or build or strength, but how you gonna expect recruits to want to follow you if you ain't got something to you that they can aspire towards? In my case, I'm a slimmer guy, so them seeing me or somebody that look like me move weight like this is something they can aspire to as a regular person. You got these fitness influencers that they huge, you know what I'm saying? It don't seem achievable, but you look at somebody like me and say, oh, I can do that. He don't look nothing special. He's a regular dude moving weights. And I love that because that's what I want people to do. If I can do it, you can do it. And how you know? Because you seen me do it. You know it's possible now. A lot of people can do more than what I can do, but they ain't never believe in themselves. And because they ain't believe in themselves, they never try to do nothing more with themselves than what they thought they could do. But just a little bit more working out, man. Just a little bit more. Let's see. Okay. We need some water first. I got 2 or 3 more exercises I would like to do. but also am low on time as well. Like I said, Lowe's, Home Depot open up at 5. I got some supplies I got to grab before work today. So I got to get that knocked out. I got some orders I need to send off to I got some orders I need to send off for my patrons that have made orders for dog and pet supplies this morning. And that super season, I want to be in here all day. So y'all bear with me on that. Y'all bear with me on that. Now you just keep supersetting it. Like I said, okay, so today is a chest focus day. And then Thursday would be a chest and back day with focus on back. So there'd be more back machines and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta keep my calisthenics involved in the process. Gotta keep my calisthenics involved in the process as well. Ooh, the superset stuff, man, it's good for you. Mm-hmm. Boy. Yeah. That's tired, boss. Now I'm just in here to talk to y'all. I'm tired. This workout over. This workout dead, y'all. Finish out. Man, I can't wait to get back to Texas, y'all. I can't wait to get back to Texas. I feel like just the air better. You know what I'm saying? The air better, tastes better. Like they say. Gotta pick this stuff up and put it down. Pick it up, put it back down. Couple more, y'all. Couple more. Few more reps. Says me running around looking stupid because I like my weights to be the same. If I'm gonna do steel, I'm gonna do steel. These Dakota ones. So I'm walking around looking stupid. Cause I like my stuff a certain way. Man. I even like to make sure the holes, the little grip holes they got on here, I like to make sure they line up at least when I start. I don't know about this one, y'all. I don't know. Boy tired, big dog. Boy smoked. I don't even know if I should be doing this right now, but you get that upper chest burn. I'm smoked. I'm smoked. God, oh boy. Do some burnouts. We do a burnout set. God bless you too, man. God bless you too. Through him, all things is possible. I'm about to do my stretching. And if y'all rocking, I'm rocking. Gotta head out and go to Lowe's this morning, early this morning. Not Lowe's, Home Depot. Gotta head out and go to Home Depot early this morning. So total of 556 calories burned this morning. Let me get one more set of pull-ups in. One more set of pull-ups in, and I'm out. Now I can sip some of my water. Water. Ooh, water. But that's a workout with old Dre Day, Chest Day Dre. Y'all leave comments. Give me some feedback. Help me get better. Appreciate everybody who came out and watched this morning. Appreciate all the supporters, new members, old members, people who catching this on replay. We gets it in. We gets it in. Hopefully you was up doing your workout this morning too. And we was just talking and working out together. That's all you can really hope for. Best case scenario is that somebody else got something from your effort. I don't even know if there's other gate open. It's so early in the morning. But 577 total calories burned. 1 hour and 7 minutes. That's a free meal, y'all. That's a free meal. Gotta love them free meals, bro. Gotta love them free meals. Gotta love them free meals. Quick, what's good, big dog? Of course. But I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it's probably gonna start to the car. But I don't want it to do that. Let me know if you can hear me. Got my ice. Got my cup of ice. And for everybody who wonder what the heck going on, I don't know if y'all been following. Quick, can you hear me? If you can, connect to the car. Let me see. Let me know if you hear me, big dog. But if you can hear me, my goal is for show that my goal is for this channel to be the building better people side of my two edge blade. So building better animals, I'm starting to do that over on Samurai K9. But with Shogun Unlimited, I want to build better people. And that the two channels tie together. On this channel, we talk about life topics, fitness, relationships, honor, integrity, Bushido code, the man side of it. You know what I'm saying? So Shogun Army, Shogun Unlimited, the things that build the Shogun Army. Men with character, men with standards, things of that nature. Samurai K9 is for the Neo Dog Man. Maybe you don't care about my ethics, my morals, my things of that nature, and that's fine. But if you don't want to hear that and you just want to see the dogs, you can go to Samurai K9 and get all that over there. You know what I'm saying? But over here, you're going to hear my thoughts. You're going to get to deal with me, Unapologetically Dre, and my brothers, right? So depending on how deep into our manosphere you want to go, is up to you. That's why I wanted a clear delineation, because some people don't want to hear what Dre got to say. They just want to know what Saki and Kazi doing. And that's cool. But I'm giving you a way to kind of filter through and get exactly what it is you're looking for. Because I don't want nobody following the dogs, but got to listen to what I'm talking about, or vice versa. Like, they don't care about the dogs. They want to hear what Dre got to say. It's people that watch this channel, they think about joining the military. Most of y'all know I'm in the military. JT was good, big dog. Most of y'all know I'm in the military. So some people, they don't want to see what Saki and Kazi got going on. They don't care that I can teach my dogs how to sit. They want to know, okay, well, how in shape do I got to be to get into the military? And what does that look like maintaining it? You know what I'm saying? I can talk about that over here. You can ask them kind of questions over here. Because one thing I've done is I've taken civilians and made them into military members. I have that knowledge on that. Another thing I've done is I go hiking, I go shooting. You know, I can talk about that on this channel, and it's good. JT, man, it's good to see you, bro, big dog. Good to see you early in this morning, man. Happy to see you, brother. But yeah, man, I can talk about that over here, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all who got in here a little bit later, man, I just finished a hour-long workout. You know, it was just a chest and back, a chest and back day. Focus on chest, burned out. You know what I'm saying? Curred out a couple times. I ain't curred out. That's a lie. But I wanted to curl out a couple times. But I pushed through it. You know. But yeah, now I got that post-workout euphoria going. And now I'm going on to my next mission in life, which is to complete these orders. People have been ordering hides. They've been ordering the spring poles. I'm a day late, but not $1 short because I had 2 orders I meant to ship out yesterday, but life got away with me yesterday. So I'm going in this morning to get the stuff I need to complete those orders and ship them out this morning around probably like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. And I pay the extra fee to make the priority go up, you know. So they still get there at the same time it would have normally got there. It just they get their tracking number a day late. But I eat that cost because I just want to do good business. You know, so I just want to do good business. So they come priority, you know, and that'll be it. But yeah, man. As far as getting back to Texas, when I get back to Texas, man, I'm digging in, and you know, I want to expand my yard. I have to either join somebody club or start my own club. Eventually, the goal is to start my own club closer by, so we can have more events closer by to me. But as of right now, I'm looking at Lone Star State APBT Club in up in the Dallas Fort Worth area with the great brother DeJuan Fields, and then fooling with Top Dogs in Houston as well, because I enjoy my time. I don't really think it's not a lot of people with Top Dogs I would hang out with. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing against them, but their personalities. From being there, I like competing with them, but just because you enjoy competition, it's like playing basketball. Like if you travel to another high school, just because you go there and play and enjoy the game, don't mean you want to go to that school. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about the Top Dogs Houston. Like they're not really my cup of tea, but I love I love their organizational skills and the events. It's just like from the few interactions I had with them, I can see like their mentality and their ideologies they don't align with mine. So nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong. That's just me, you know. I'm a little bit more, a little bit more approachable, I would say. I think they kind of got the old school mentality, you know, we gonna learn you slowly. I kind of go with the approach of I'm gonna give you full access until you show me you don't deserve it. And mind you, that even with that, there's some guard there. But like it's just like with them, I ain't got time to be trying to fit in or to prove to you I deserve to be there. I'm gonna just keep working, and then eventually, you know, let the relationship build that way. But as far as like trying to have them conversations and you know have a dick swinging contest, see who know the most about dogs and who I can call on and how many old school cats got my number and know who I am and what I did back, and I ain't got time for that kind of energy. And I'm not saying they didn't necessarily they weren't that bad with it, but I've been in situations where that is the case, where the whole conversation is basically a clout chasing conversation one on one, you know. And these are phone calls that I have privately, not like on YouTube and stuff. So I like Lone Star. Also with Lone Star, they do a lot of training, and I like the training stuff, man. That training stuff is cool to me. It's real cool. And so I fool with them heavily, man. And shout out to Feel Good Farms, Mr. DeJuan Fields, man. Bruh, I am sleepy, bro. Like that workout make you. I'm tired, and I still gotta go work a full shift, 8 to 10 hour shift. I got about 2 hours for roll call, so I'm gonna get this stuff, go get this work in, take my kids to the daycare, and then head to work. Going into work, and that's the part that people don't get. Like you up at 3 a.m., you work out for an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? You get dressed, shower, you get dressed, do your family thing, feed the dog, water the dog, whatever you gotta do in the morning with the dogs. Go to work all day. Come home, get out of work. The family is fully awake. Dinner time, all that good stuff, man. It is not. It is not. I have very little time for BS or things that don't matter. Every hour of my day matters, man. And every day, every hour of your day matters too. That's why I don't want to play with you. I don't want you to play with me. You know, uh, there'll come a point in life where I'm so well off, or where I'm so at peace with myself that I can fool around. But I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, and I don't know when I'll ever be there. I don't know if I ever want to be there. But yeah, man, it all starts with uh with us. It all starts with us. We got that. And shout out to Cold Mountain Bulldog. That's other than if you ever seen New Jack City, other than that, CMB. But yeah. So like long days. So if I seem short, or you talk to me offline, I am short. I'm very short. Uh, so just what I'm saying, take some time, gather your thoughts, think clearly, know kind of have an idea what you want to talk about when you call, you know, and let's get to it. Let's get to it quickly and efficiently. Ran out of water. Man, JT, what you got going on today, big dog? Quick, what's good? What y'all got going on, fellas? Let's see right here. Put this invite link up there too. Somebody want to jump on for a second. Here as long as I can. Somebody want to jump on. Invite the link in the chat, yo. Chilling. Dre Day chilling. But yeah, y'all. That's the move for me, is to make sure that I'm doing man stuff and on man time here. I had a lot of fallouts on this internet stuff, man, both in front of y'all and behind closed doors. And I genuinely feel like, what I'm saying, it taught me a lot about growth in life. And I'm thankful for every situation that occurred, because it just made me smarter. Okay, quick. That's all good, quick. Yeah, all good, big dog. But yeah, man. Okay, JT. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, JT, we was talking about that the breathing and stuff, man. I got like I said, I got one plan. If you know what I'm saying, we had talk about that because you had already talked about locking in, you know. Um, but yeah, just when it comes, just holler at me about that. But yeah, man, I'm excited about that too. I'm ready. I'm ready for another litter because I don't, I lost Nami. She passed away. So I mean that was a while ago. It's not fresh, but I mean I still lost my dog. But um, I lost Nami, so I wanted to add another female to the yard, at least another female to the yard to start off with. And I want to campaign her in the show, like in the competitions, very heavily. Not saying I'm giving up on Saki and Kazi, but in reality, okay, Saki is a cross of Garner and Woodall and Pit Island stuff, right? So I love him. He's my production, but he's not my line. Kazi starts my bloodline, if that makes sense. As far as like, okay, this everything that was put together, the male and the female was on my yard. That starts with Kazi. So now I'm at a point where I want my next generation of that, where well, okay, dial it back. Kazi is a pure old yellow dog, right? Her mama and daddy both owned by me, raised by me. So she's bred tight. I want to go back into something that complements her, but I want it to be just as tight as my stuff. So I know where these traits come from and where that trait come from. And so that's the next move, is to get me another female that is like that. So I can see what my outcrosses is like. And then God willing, I got a planned breeding with Saki to an out as well, to a pure red boy out. And so I would like to keep maybe a female or a male off of that too. Whatever I keep off of the Kazi litter, I'm gonna keep the opposite off the Saki litter, and expand the yard that way first. With my outs, and raise outs on both sides to see, the mitochondrial or the paternal DNA is more prepotent for my old yellow stuff. Um, and what I like and what I don't like, and then campaign them in shows, and train them and see which ones that got more drive, and which ones are better pets and things like that. That's the that's what I want to do with those, man. And I got to move how I see fit, man. I took a lot of feedback that did not benefit what I'm trying to do on these dogs. Quick, what you say? He say I like Kazi, man. I had it looking real good for that. Yeah, man. And I like quick. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like your dog Jody and Kazi, I think they're very similar. And like I don't have to work her that hard at all. She naturally is a more okay. I was talking about this in the workout portion about an hour ago. I'm a naturally slimmer guy. I don't have to work hard to burn fat. It don't take a lot for me to stay slim. Where I have to work is to maintain healthy weight. Like I can go into McDonald's and eat all day unhealthy, and it won't look like it would look on somebody else. And that's how Kazi is. I think Jody like that too, bro. Like you could probably overfeed Jody, but he gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? And really, you got to worry more about his food in the keep than his workout, because he naturally just a work looking dog. That's how she is. Saki, the complete opposite. Saki is a fat kid. You know what I'm saying? So with Saki, I gotta make sure his diet is nice and immaculate, and his workouts are very hard, because that nigga will hold weight like that. You know what I'm saying? Now in the human anatomy, they got different types of body types. I ain't no scientist or nothing, but I do research on how bodies work, because I always figure out how I want my body to work. In humans, they call it an ectomorph or endomorph. An ectomorph being a person, typically you can put your fingers around their wrist. They got just a thinner frame naturally, right? And so with those people, they typically have a hard time gaining weight. They have a really high metabolism and all that stuff, right? Then you got an endomorph. That person naturally can gain weight. Typically, they wrist and the ankles and the forearm are naturally wider. The bone density is thicker, so they naturally have a bigger frame. Even if they don't weigh more in pounds, they physically look puffier, right? Then there's some more types too, but and then the other type, the most other common type is a mesomorph. These the people like they can go do 3 push-ups and they look extremely like just they look extremely just like bro, like what did you take it? You know what I'm saying? Like they look like they on steroids because their bodies just naturally build muscle. You know what I'm saying? For next to no energy exertion, they can build muscle. Those people are gifted. You know what I'm saying? They just won the genetic lottery on that. And some dogs are like that. I would say Saki is an endomorph. He can gain weight, but he's more closer to an from the mesomorph people thing that we're talking about. Kazi more like an ectomorph. Like Kazi, I can feed her and have her looking fat in the morning, and she can be skinny again and slim by the afternoon from just running around the yard. You know what I'm saying? And those dogs are very easy to get in shape for show purposes. And she's very fast. You know, she's more agile than Saki, and she's because of her frame. But yeah, man, I completely understand that, man. That's what it is. Man, my breakfast this morning about to be life. Yep. Now that's the cool thing about that though, quick. Cause just like, okay, when I joined the military, I was 135 pounds, right? And I had to get my weight up because at 6 foot, that's almost 6'1". They wanted me to get my weight up to about 150. And so I was eating, and just trying to put on just a little bit of weight. But what I realized is give it time. So now my resting weight now, because my bone density has got thicker, my muscle density has got thicker, even though I'm not huge, is over time, about every year, I put on about 5 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So in 16 and a half years in the military, you know what I'm saying? I put on like 90 pounds and like, you know what I'm saying? About 5 pounds of muscle a year. And if I keep going, then yeah, I will eventually be that 225 of solid muscle that I wanted. It's just going to take me longer. And that's fine. I got to be okay with that journey. You know what I'm saying? Now, with other people, it might be something completely different. They may have where they spend their whole life, they might have been 300 pounds their whole life, and they spend their whole life trying to cut down. And they cut down 10 to 15 pounds consistently a year. So eventually where we almost, by the time we get that 45, 50, we look the same with a completely different journey. And it's the same thing like that with them dogs. Like, you know, the dog that was a heavier dog that spent all your time cutting down the weight, that's still gonna turn into muscle. He just turning the fat into muscle. Whereas that skinnier dog is slowly layering on that muscle, and people work literally the same way. Literally the same way. Then you got your few people that add a little something to the mix, you know, to speed up the process. But I haven't. He called it my heavyweight. Yeah. You can call it your heavyweight key. Yo. But the process, no matter what your process is, typically the end result is very similar. It's just you got to start off with where your baseline is and work your way towards your goal. I've realized that my frame is still growing. Like they say, you know, so most men is done growing by 21. That's not. That's per individual. That's per individual. You know. I would say height wise, you max out at 21. But nah, as far as like bone density, that can change. I've seen it. Like they have BMI scans that can scan your body now and tell you if your bone density has changed. They can tell you if your muscle density has changed, your visceral fat has changed, your subcutaneous fat has changed. They can tell you all that stuff, man. And like I said, I'm not no scientist. I don't know how to do everything. All I know is that from 16 years ago to now, things have changed, and I've seen them change gradually. And I know what caused the change. That's all I know. It's going on 5:30. I'm about to pull up at this Home Depot. And then, yeah, boy, it's going to be a tight squeeze this morning for roll call, y'all. It's going to be tight this morning for roll call. But I got to get the mission done, y'all. I got to get the mission done. I got to get these parts. I can always take them. I have tools at work, by the way. Like I'm a supervisor of supervisors and mechanics, but but I still have access to the mechanical tools at work. So that helps me out a lot with getting accomplishing my mission and stuff. Um, because I have access to so many amenities, and I'm thankful. I'm abundantly thankful and grateful for for access to those amenities. I got me some parboiled eggs. I'm gonna snatch the yolks out of them and take them to work with me. And I got some pre-cooked chicken breast. I'm gonna sprinkle some I got some Parmesan cheese. It's 10 grams of protein. I'm gonna sprinkle that on there while I'm showering or whatever, and put it in the oven on like a real low temperature, let that cheese melt on there. And I got some arugula and spinach. I just drop that in a bowl in a to-go container, and take that to work or whatever. I pour apple cider vinegar on there. I don't mind vinegar on my veggies. I like the taste of vinegar. I take a shot of vinegar probably every other day. Uh, but yeah, I don't mind vinegar at all. And I give it to my dogs when they keep too. Just a heads up. So that's another reason why my dogs look the way they do. That vinegar is good not just for fat burn, but it's good for their coat too. So that's it. Yeah, these men be out here working early in the morning. This is another one of them jobs right here that I kind of overlook. When I retire, man, I said I'm gonna be a Walmart greeter, man. But I'm gonna be real with you, I wouldn't mind working at like a Lowe's or a Home Depot when I retire, just to make, you know what I'm saying, just to make some other ends until my business scales to where I'm a full time businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like that's this. Like I would rather work here. My other thing I would want to do is the other thing is where you can meet. I was muted. I wouldn't mind working at a place like this where you can meet business people and contractors and people of the sort, people like that, and yeah, you can really make some things happen. You can really make some things happen. Hmm. But appreciate you, JT. Yeah, man, appreciate it. But I enjoy this vlogging thing too, man. This is dope. I got to come up with more of a focus, I guess. You know, they say you want to niche down, but right now I'm just giving y'all some insight into a day in the life. Like I want to do a full video, like a 24-hour stream, like these streamers do, and do a day in the life. So you can go maybe like a Saturday morning, day in the life, from wake up to night to knockout, and so y'all can see what my life is really like, you know, because I be I be doing a lot of different things and experiencing a lot of different things, man. And I want to share that with y'all for y'all's edification and benefit, you know. You see plastic wire with rope, plastic cover wire rope. All right. I'm getting the stuff now for my little things that I be making. Uh I gotta see if they got the parts. What size? Okay. All right, y'all. Let me get up off this live so I can get some help and get this knocked out. Oh, uh, excuse me. Excuse me. You have somebody that can cut cable over here? Okay. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.